Hey guys, my name is the Electrified Gamer. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. It's been almost 2 months since I recorded the last episode of Ocarina of Time, and this is the running joke if I upload Sonic Boom before I upload all this, but it's going to be funny that I'll upload mostly everything else before I ever upload this episode. But this is the dreaded water temple part. In my head, I thought, hey, I should record this and then I'll do post-commentary on it later. And then I thought to myself, that was a stupid idea in theory, because it's taken me almost 2 months since the last episode of the Fire Temple came out. So I'm just like, oh great, I just like shot myself in the foot, because it's my Zelda Marathon idea is pretty much all screwed up because I just did this. That, and I went to record Twilight Princess like as like a backlog kind of thing, and with the Wii Pad, you can't listen to the audio of the game through the Wii Pad. It's either comes off the TV or it comes off the thingamajig or the Wii Pad. So you can only listen through it to one of the speakers, unlike most Wii U games where you can listen through it from one or the other at the same time. It just doesn't matter, so it just makes it harder to record for me. I could listen to it with the TV turned up, you could say, but then I would be afraid that the audio would bleed through my microphone. Even though I do have a nice microphone, I still don't like to risk the idea of that. So anyway, today we're going to be doing the water temple, but first we have to get this magic upgrade from Pointy Tits McGee here. I don't know anymore. You don't know how many times I've also tried to record this commentary in specific. This is actually a post-commentary. I think I've already mentioned that, I'm not sure. I'm very bad at remembering, so Pointy Tits McGee just gave us a magic upgrade. It doubles our magic power, and we are good. There's a problem with me. I always like when the hearts match up with a magic meter. It's funny that I try to do this and I mention that, because every time I do... Wait. It's okay, it's the Electrified Gaming Show. We always mess up here. We're not professional, but, every time I go to record this, and I'm like, yeah, I try to record this, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be better, and then it's just like 5 minutes later, I'm like, this is not better at all. This is worse than I thought it would be. I'm gonna try and keep this one. I actually just tried to record more Dead Rising. The game crashed on me. It said, could not read disc, and I swore there was no scratches on that disc, but whatever. Whatever, Wii U. I'll try it again later. I'm glad it does. That's the only time I'm like, I'm glad Dead Rising doesn't have a checkpoint system, because then I'd just be screwed. Anyway, we are going to the dreaded water temple, the most hated temple in all of Hyrule. The only temple that you see on all the top 10 lists of the worst temples of all time. Even though I'm pretty sure there are worse temples out there. I've never found this temple hard. I actually, on my first time as a kid, completed it all by myself. That's a lie. I actually looked up I don't remember. I think I watched a little bit of Nintendo Capri Sun's playthrough before I did it my first time. And then I was just like, oh, and I like watched like one video, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just started like wandering around in the temple for like hours, and then I'm like, oh, I figured it out. Duh. I said the only problem with the water temple is the fact that you have to switch the boots on and off, but that's the problem with the original N64 game. I actually am looking to get an actual N64, because I don't know why, I just want it. I just want a classic game console, that's all I want. An NES, everyone has an NES. Everyone has a Genesis. Everyone has a Dreamcast. I want like 3 graphics, but like cartridges. I don't know why I love cartridges. It just sounds stupid. It's just like, well, discs are so much better. It's like, no, they're not. Those things break easily. Those things get scratches on them, and then they're just like ruined for the rest of the life. But cartridges, you can throw those son of a guns all around the room, and it's just like, yeah. But yeah, let's record this water temple, upload this, and then guess what? We'll be done with... I was going to say Twilight Princess. That's an incorrect statement. We'll be done with this game, but yeah, that's probably how I'll record Majora's Mask. I want a physical copy. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon, and I'm like, gosh, that's a lot of money. But then like an N64, like a working N64 is like 80 bucks, and I'm like, that's not bad. It's either I get one with like the power cord, the AVI cables or something, or I get one that has just like nothing in it. You can obviously tell I'm not talking about the temple, because every time I go to talk about the temple, it's when the recording session sucks. Just saying, I'm sorry. This is more like the electrified podcast. It's the stupidest name for a podcast. Actually, there's a lot stupider names out there. Welcome to the Half Asleep podcast. I'm just kidding. I should record more Fallout 4. Whatever. I don't know. Oh, spoiled it. Probably won't upload that till the weekend. That's more of a weekend Let's Play, because it's just RPG, and RPGs you play on the weekend. I've been playing The Witcher as well, and that game's fun. If that's what Zelda I was about to say Zelda Wildlands. That's another incorrect statement. I can't believe I almost said that. Zelda Wildlands, Link with an AK-47. What? What? Just that JonTron clip. Either watching JonTron or watching Starbomb albums. I don't know. You know what's weird about me? I can only record once a day. Like I had to get all my creative juices. Hey, it's Rudo. She's looking pretty. She's looking pretty. She got like her giant brain eye thing. I don't know. Don't talk about the game, because that's when bad luck starts happening. I'm just saying. I always liked how never mind. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking for a minute. Like, there's a difference between river Zoros and ocean Zoros. Zoras or Zoros? I think it's Zoras. I'm just saying Zoro. Zoras, there it is. Ah, that would be a great place for me to sync my audio. Zoros. Why'd I call them Zoros? It's been so long since I played this game. I do have a thumbnail picture though. I'll use Rudo's face though. If you're wondering how I create my thumbnails, I go online, I get a PNG of the title, and then I highlight it, and then I like I cast a shadow behind it, because I like how the shadow casts behind it. I don't know why. And then I then I go to Adobe Premiere, I take a snapshot of whatever game I'm playing, and then what do I do after that? And then I cut it out, and then I put it on the thing, and then I number it, and I'm done. That's how easy it is to create an electrified gaming thumbnail. Hey, it's a lot harder work than most YouTubers. It's just like they take a picture of their screen and it's just like, oh, that's the YouTube video. I put pride in my work. I say that in like the last 5 million episodes of this playthrough are just like non-edited at all. I think that was around the time where I was getting sad again. Poor electrified gamer, always getting sad. Poor son of a gun. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm perpetually sad. I'm always sad. I'm just a perpetual motion. You know what? The Wii setup actually works. The audio for it is pretty decent. We might just skip Twilight Princess because it's a jerk to play. We might just go to Skyward Sword. I haven't played that game. We'll just go through it blind. It's just fine. Just fine. You know who else plays Zelda games blind? I was gonna say Game Grumps. That's not right. You know who else plays Game Grumps live? That didn't make any sense. Playing the lullaby. I should not try and talk about the stuff going on the screen, because then it makes it harder for me to sync it later. Yeah, you can't do that. I was gonna say you could probably drop down to that ledge, but it's impossible. I also don't have the fire spell in this recording session either. I had to get in like another session. But yeah, N64. I just wanted like the controller was always the weird part about the N64 for me. I'm like, how does it work? It just looks like it's like. It almost looks like like the shape of an Xbox controller, just has like an extra little dongle like pointing out of it. It's like, how does that work? What do you do with that extra little dongle thingy? But yeah, I just want an N64. I also found a way to record N64 footage with my HDMI. Pretty much what I do is I buy a little splitter that takes AVI cords, and then I put it into HDMI, and it will just work like that. The picture would come out still pretty bad, but it would still look pretty. It wouldn't look. Wait, what am I trying to say? It's just easier to record. I don't want to have to buy like 30 different capture cards for like 50 for like other things. Just get like a splitter that costs like $10, and then just like split stuff into it. Split it into HDMI, make it easier for me to record. I'm just spouting absolute nonsense right now. But yeah, the water temple. I will talk about the water temple now. Watch the recording session go bad now, but the water temple. It's a maze, kind of. My biggest tip for you is just always check your map. Always check your map. Check where you've been. Check where you haven't been. In the 3DS version, actually, the game will actually have like glowing little tiles and stuff. It will actually have glowing little markings on the wall that will lead you into the next direction, because it's just like, oh yeah, you guys couldn't figure it out yourself, just so here you go. It's worse than Majora's Mask 3D, where it's like, oh yeah, you guys have no idea how to play this game. We're just gonna hold your hand half the way through the game. It's like, I don't need your hand holding. That's the only problem with the Majora's Mask 3D. It's like, whatever made Majora's Mask really good, just like ease it out. Like, I love the HD graphics and the HD graphics. I love the new graphics and stuff like that, but I'm just like, it just holds your hand. It's like, hey, you did that quest. Here's an extra stamp to make sure you do that. Here's this, here's that. I do like that you can control time better, though. I love that. Song of Time. Song of Double Time. I think there's like some like real Majora Mask purist who's like, the Song of Double Time should not be able to do that because it is not supposed to do that. I don't know. Why can't the Song of Time Double Time? The Song of Double Time just like advance you to your next area. I like that idea. I absolutely love that idea. I love how the hook shot thingamajigger is like an image instead of whatever else it is. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I have no idea. I've passed me. What am I doing? I'm normally complaining to future me. I think I made this joke one time, but I'm present me, past me plays the game, and future me has to edit it, and future me hates me in general. I hate myself. I hate me. No, wait, it's not I hate me, it's they hate me, which is a wrestling reference. It's actually a football wrestling reference. That would have been awesome. I want to make a game like that. It's just wrestling on a football field, and you could like tackle someone and like give up a suplex, and you could like tell like one of your football players to like put someone in like an ankle lock, and it's just like, yeah, it's like, get the quarterback. And there's no rules. Extreme. I don't know. I'll play a sports game. I don't normally play sports games unless it's wrestling, because wrestling it's more fun to play for me. I don't know why, but I won't play football or basketball because those are just boring games to me. But if it was just like goofy and just like having fun with itself, and like had like fun mechanics, and it was just off the wall like NBA Jam or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm into this. Why can't they create like an extreme football game where like you take a steel chair and you whack it against the guy's face? I don't know. Why can't we just have like fun games? We just have to have like the same boring crap. Why can't Call of Duty just be about invading Russian aliens from a different dimension? Come on. That'd be a weird game. It's like, sir, what's going on? It's like, we're getting invaded. By what? The Russians? No. Alien Russians. You know what this means? America. It's just like the stupidest thing ever, but I would be like, yeah, I'm into this now. I don't know why they just don't make the zombie mode its own like separate campaign and game itself. That just makes too much sense. Probably because I would buy it. Probably because I would actually buy that. Anyway, I've made it further than my other 5 recordings of this. My foot went numb, by the way. I can't believe the Dead Rising thing quit on me. It just made... I hate when the games do that. I hate when games are like, nah, you crashed. It happened with Sonic Boom. The game crashed, and then I had to like keep the recording going, but then I had to resync the audio right afterwards, because if you restart your console, it's like, it's not that your audio beforehand is in sync with your footage, but if you have to restart it, it's like it's not in sync anymore, so you have to do it again. In Sync, my favorite band. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just trying to ramble on. I don't know what I'm doing. Past me is an idiot, but future me, come on, talk to me. Talk to me, come up with something, come up with something. It's always the thing that sticks in my head every time I think about Let's Plays. It's just like, it was NCS or like Josh Jepson or something like that. He was like, yeah, my biggest tip for you is to just keep talking. Just don't stop talking, no matter what. Just don't stop, unless it's like a cutscene or something. Just don't stop talking. Some people might find that annoying, but I think it's pretty decent. I think that's the best advice I've ever heard. It's just it's not like a reaction video, you know what I'm saying? Those things are still around. I thought they were dead. I thought they were a dead art form, but they're still around. Like prank videos, those are a dead art form. That's a dying art form. I'm going to go commit pranks. Do you mean felonies? No, pranks. Oh. It's a prank, bro. Oh, yeah.